what they telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what they telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's telling me to come forward, come for me. See, I don't know why finally now I just spoke my mind. I know it's long since we spoke sometime, but this thing no play, I go change your mind. Just give me some time, any place, cause I don't have no time to waste. No more back and forth just like Aaliyah. That's all I wanna do right now. Grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. Well, when me gonna grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. Well, she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She telling me to come forward, come for me. Telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what they telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She telling me to come forward, come for me. I don't know why finally now I just spoke my mind. I know it's long since we spoke sometime, but this thing no play, I go change your mind. Just give me some time, any place, cause I don't have no time to waste. No more back and forth just like Aaliyah. That's all I wanna do right now. Grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. Well, when me gonna grab it up, so you know me gonna grab it up. Body to body make a bend over the reeling. Bad man turn you over like a steering. But she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just killed it.
You made the decision to play Thiago. Klopp doesn't change the system since Luvac left. You don't want to change from the 4-3.
Boom, 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 boom. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? We are back again on the Jerry James Show for another tactics board. And boy, game of the season? Maybe so. Maybe for the neutral, you know. That game was as exciting as you're going to get on a New Year's Day. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool first, surprising everyone, top of the table. In 2024, who would have expected it? Crazy, crazy settings. But big up to everyone in the building. It's the tactics board. Liverpool 4, Newcastle 2. A game which saw Liverpool, I mean, should have been clear. Let's be honest. Should have been 8, 9, 10, 10-0. Broke the record for XG, if anyone's interested in stats, which is a ridiculous, ridiculous game, but couldn't finish for a lot of that first half. You know, very, very frustrated, but we're definitely going to get into it. Big up to everyone in the building. Happy New Year as well to a lot of people that I haven't seen. I hope you have a very prosperous, focused, happy, enjoyable 2024. And yeah, before I get into anything, as always, I've got to get into you guys in the chat because you guys are the reason why the channel is popping off. So let's get into it straight off the bat. We got to keep it level, saying FNL starting to remind me of the Football Terrace with these titles. How am I remind you of the Football Terrace? I'm asking the question, are Liverpool frightening? This is what Terry is saying, are Liverpool frightening? And that's what we're going to be discussing. Are Liverpool frightening? From a Liverpool fan's perspective, do we look at this team as, yeah, they can go all the way? Are you now convinced? Was this the statement win that you needed? Do you know what I mean, to be convinced? But big up to yourself, keep it level. We've outsider in the building that was grilling the United fan that was in the comments, had to get him banned. Big up to outsider, I hope you're doing well. Big up to Alexander Day Lost saying, hi JJ and everyone, happy New Year. Big up to yourself as well. Big up to keep it level, happy New Year. Yo, JJ Chalet, happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed Dirty December. Big up to Dustin saying, Coutinho Jones, finally, I'm not the only one. What did I tell people about Curtis? You know what? We're going to get into it. But I told you guys, we got Curtis Jairzinho. Hey, yo, my boy. Big up. We got the same cat house. Yeah, we must do, man. Big up to Kalonji in the building as well, saying big up, JJ, happy New Year and all that. Imagine that. Best time of my life. I hear you, man. Big up to Kalonji as well, saying no, mate, they're not even close. Big up to Mr. Brooks as well. Happy New Year, JJ. Happy New Year to you guys as well, man. And so straight off the bat, everyone like up the video. The more of us that like up the video, the more people watch the video, the more people see the video, and the more people subscribe and stuff. So make sure we are smashing the like. Big up to King Cop in the building saying big up, JJ. All this talk of diving, LOL. Bet there wouldn't be half this amount of talk if we weren't sitting top. Cry me a river. Listen, we're going to discuss that as well. We're going to have to because, listen, I might be the party pooper. Do you know what I mean? But that was a crazy, crazy decision from Jota, in my opinion. It could have gone wrong, completely wrong, but we're lucky it didn't. Big up to Beep Beep in the building as well. Beep, beep. Big up to yourself. And look, without further ado, hold on. I need to make sure I get all my notes and all of that for the tactics board, as I always do, just getting that up for you guys. So bear with me 2 seconds. And here we go. Let's just get straight into it, man. Getting off the stats, guys. A game which saw Liverpool dominate. As I said, broke the record for most XG in a single game, which was over 7. So you had an expected, goal stat of 7. So I think Newcastle 0.7, which was ridiculous. As you can see here, the stats would indicate we were all over Newcastle. And that's what it was, just without the finishing touches, especially in that first half. 34 shots, 15 on target. To Newcastle's 5 shots and 3 on target. We had 9 big chances, which I haven't checked, but that must be a record for the Premier League or this season at least. To Newcastle's is 2. Newcastle's 2. We got 471 completed passes for Liverpool, 264 for Newcastle. 155 of those passes were in the attacking third, people. 100, which is ridiculous. Again, 27 40 passes in the attacking third for Newcastle, 27 take-ons for them, with us beating them in that stat as well, 32 for us, 24 crosses to their 5, 28 tackles to their 35, so they did up us on tackles. However, we had more interceptions, and as a result, more fouls, man, more fouls. And ironically, there should have been a few more fouls, man. There should have definitely been a few more fouls. And before I get into it, let's just talk about the game, all right? We know the stats now. We dominated in obviously in scintillating fashion. probably my favourite game to watch of Liverpool this season. I don't know about you guys, but it was just very, very entertaining to watch. And I'm looking at, obviously, this Liverpool team, and, you know, really good attacking performance. We really pressed really well. The gegenpress that we did in the midfield, I think, was fantastic. We're definitely going to analyse that. But we really suffocated them. However, I started to worry as the games went on. We missed a couple chances, missed a couple shots. Nunez, a couple gilt-edged chances, missing. Can't put it in the back of the net. And I thought it would be one of those games. It was looking like it was going to be one of those games. Second half come out, and as per Mo Salah, as per Mo Salah's words, and this isn't verbatim, but he says, am I going to go to international duty on the back of this performance? I don't think so. And look, he came in and really performed. He turned it up. Coach Jones turned it up. And let's be honest. This is a game, again, as I said, we should have been minimum 7. Should have been a 7-2 if you want to be really, really, really kind of lenient to Newcastle. Based on XG, could have been 7-1. That's how good of a performance it was. And it made everyone take note. And although we might see the little cracks and holes in our certain team, in our finishing, questions on Endo, some of us may have, it did give a lot of us confidence. It gave opposition fans something to be fearful about. And the question I've got for you guys before we get into anything is, just as Terry kind of described on the Football Terrace, are Liverpool frightening? Are Liverpool frightening now? Is this the statement win that us as Liverpool fans needed to go and give us confidence that we can win the league? Now, I wouldn't say it was 100% there for me in terms of the statement performance. What I would say, though, is it definitely made me believe. And whether it's because of the standard of the league this season, Arsenal dropping points, City obviously had a poor, obviously, period by their standards. But we're sitting top, 2nd of January, 2024. Ultimately, it's ours to lose. That mathematically, we'll have to lose games or drop points. I never thought we'd be in this position. I've got to hold my hands up. Klopp, you were right. I've said it here. This is the first time I've said it. Kloppo, you were right. You were right on Endo. You were right on needing time. I didn't believe you, but you were right. So it's there. You were right, man. Great goals, obviously, from good teamwork goals from Salah. Jones is one really, really good teamwork goal. And obviously 2 penalties, a missed penalty by Salah. That's something we need to discuss as well. Salah missing a penalty. Salah scoring a penalty afterwards. Gakpo getting on the end of a finish as well. Great Trivela from Salah. Really turned it on in that second half. Boy, we've got a lot to talk about. But before I get into it, I need to get into your comments, guys. So make sure the comments keep coming in. Let's go straight off the bat. Guys, make sure we are liking the video, subscribing. Please, please, please. It does help the channel grow, so appreciate it. We got Outsider straight off the bat saying on this, and just I'm going to read out these comments because it gives us everything to think about as I go into kind of the stats and all that type of stuff. So Outsider saying, honestly, I think Darwin going to play at least double better now when Mo goes, because I think he's going to look, he's looking to Mo for, he's looking too much for Mo in games. It's not that it's bad, but he's going to focus more on himself now. I mean, you better hope so. We spent 70 million on a striker that's struggling to finish. And I'm going to have my say on Darwin Nunez as we get into, obviously, the lineups, give our player ratings as well towards the end. So, but we need to discuss it because we brought him in to score goals and he's not scoring goals. So, you know what I mean? We've got Bayesian. Big up to Bayesian. Hope you're doing well, man. Happy New Year to yourself. Make sure, obviously, we're heading over to Bayesian Reds TV as well. We need to definitely do, collaborate and do some content. So big up to yourself. We've got Alexander Delos saying Darwin. I'd hope he could be the one, but it ended up as hopium. I read it as Darwin, like Nunez, but you meant Darwin. I hope he could have been the one, but it ended up as hopium. Outsider saying, I mean, it's great to assist Mo and that chemistry, but I don't know, is it just me? But it seems he's looking too much for Mo in games. Now it's time he can shine. I hope he can provide. Just echoing what you said. Kalonji saying, look, when Pep said he's scared of Nunez and Diaz, they're not even close to being scary. I hear you. Joe Linton is a scumbag and he should go be a rugby player. I like Joe Linton, but listen, he should have been sent off. Keeper Level saying is just annoyed me that number 9's missing so many chances. Yeah. Big up to 12th man saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to the chat and Reds amongst it. Happy New Year to Jerry, top of the league to you, my Reds. Big up to 12th man. Happy New Year to yourself as well. We've got Angel saying at 1-0 up, Isak should have never been allowed to run in behind. We need to stop giving away big chances. We're going to discuss this definitely, man, when we get into the stats. Jota showed Nunez how to go around the keeper and do what you do. Either let them talk the game around the keeper and do what you do. Either let them talk the game was prime for Jota either way. Yeah, definitely. Big up to Cameron Eldon. Everyone saying Endo shut a lot of people up. Do you know what I mean? Big up to John in the building as well, saying, hey, I'm going to give Jones his credit. He's impressed me last couple of games. I told you guys. Beat saying, big up Kloppo. Angel 60 said, they said Klopp can't rebuild the team. Right, we are now top. Man are coming for me. Man are talking to me, you know. Big up to Honesty in the building saying, Klopp, don't doubt Nunez. It's all fine. Darwin will score and there's no doubt about it. Look at his assist. Wow. He gets questioned on social media and that disturbs him. That disturbs slightly. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to start that because I'm going to get into that. But what do you mean, wow, look at the assist? He just passed the ball. Anyway, let's get straight into it, guys. And starting off, as we always do, let's go and have a look at... I don't want to have a look at shots today. I'm going to have a look at passes. And I want to start off with a player that a lot of us had a lot of chat about, a lot of talk about. And I know you might think I'm talking about Curtis Jones. I'm talking about Wataru Endo, yeah? Endo has been outstanding for Liverpool. Now, outstanding in terms of, I believe, he's not doing anything outrageous, anything outlandish. He's not devastating defenses with incisive line-breaking passes or going on mazy runs or scoring screamers like a Rodri. He's not a name like a Casemiro. Heck, he's not even English like Phillips at City from Leeds. But what he is, he's a 7 out of 10 player. And he does the basics well. That's the basics well. And I'm going to be honest, I think when we discuss, and I'm going to say something outlandish, when we discuss, you know, the future of our 6 and the future of our DM, and Endo's a solution for short term. In terms of age, maybe so, if he was to slow down. In terms of ability, I think he can be our starting number 6. And the reason why I say that, and people are going to cook me for this, I can see already the chats are going to be popping off, the comments are already popping off. People on Twitch are losing their mind right now as well. All he has to do is do the basics to a 7 out of 10 level every single game. And he becomes such an important player for us. He wins the ball and gives it to the other players. The basic description of what a defensive midfielder is. That is what Endo is providing right now. And as a result, it's given us a basis to go and win the ball higher and keep up the pressure. And if we look at the last games in which we've gone and played in, bar Arsenal, and Arsenal was a tough team, but we could have still won that game and had a fantastic day in that game as well. We didn't control the game as well, but against United, how many chances did we have? Against Arsenal, how many chances did we have? Against Burnley, how many chances did we have? Against Newcastle yesterday, how many chances did we have? And Klopp's always spoken about what's the main creator, what's the best number 10 in the world. It's the gegenpress, it's the press. That is what Endo allows us to do. We can play a higher line and he wins the ball back even higher. It means Jones, Szoboszlai, Diaz, Salah aren't covering as much ground and they can press in those little pockets. Hence why when I get up some of the images and the stills that I've got from the last game, it looks ridiculous. Fantastic from Endo. If we go and look at starting with the passes, we can see he made the most passes out of any player on that pitch yesterday. 69 out of 69 attempted, 63 completed. The most completed passes out of any player. We move on to attacking third passes. And who tops that list again? Alongside the likes of Trent, Mo, Curtis, Diaz, who are all more offensive players. Endo, 23 out of 26 efficiency, 7 out of 10 performer. 7 out of 10 performer. We move on again with Endo. 3 interceptions. Not getting the most, not a 10 out of 10, but a 7 out of 10 performer. If we can give these performances 7 out of 10, it's going to be a massive, massive plus for us and actually enables the likes of McAllister, Jones, Soboslai, Gravenberch to do their work higher up the pitch, to trust that Endo's backing them up in those challenges. And that's the question I've got to you guys now. And I want everyone in the comments, and if you're watching this on the replay, please let me know. Is Endo the answer to our number 6? The stats show us something. The eye test shows us something. On X, on Twitter, on Instagram, or wherever, on our social media platforms, a lot of us anyway are looking at Klopp saying, actually, you found a trick with Endo. Would Caicedo have been that much better than Endo, or Lavia, or Doucouré? That's the question I've got for you guys. That's something we need to think about. Let me see what you guys are saying on that note, man. John saying for someone so small, Endo does have a leap. He definitely does. Angel at 68 saying super aggressive, great in the air, moves the ball quickly. Endo has done great. LFC Transfer Room saying, honestly saying, this is from LFC Transfer Room, I assume it's from X, saying, did you know Wataru Endo has completed the most passes out of any other player in the Premier League in 2024? I just showed you the stats. John saying, the Japanese Milner, I hear it. That's what's important in your team. You can rely on 7s out of 10s every single game. There's no point having a player, which some players on our team are like this. They have a 10 out of 10, then they drop down to a 1 out of 10, then they're a 5, then they're 2. You don't know what you're going to get from them. With Endo, you know what you're going to get. And that's what you need from your 6. Imagine Endo starts adding these screamers into his game, those goals. Statistically, it will be very interesting to go and have a look at what Endo's done and what Fabinho's done. Heck, if you've got time, we might even do it today. But that's what I've got for you guys, man. We've got Dustin saying, if Endo adds brave passes to his game and easier control, he is complete. He doesn't have to be complete, though. Kaladri saying, you talked crap about Endo. I didn't. Check the tapes. Check the tapes, man. Check the tapes. Big up to Liverpool 12th man saying, now the weight of the naysayers can be lifted and we can all enjoy the ride to silverware together. Who else we got going on here? Anfield Roden saying, Endo doesn't need to be flashy. He's just showing you what balance looks like. People like Fabinho, Rodri at their best have perhaps skewed what DMs are normally like. Playing ball winner is sometimes all you may need. Facts. I actually agree. With that. That's facts. Endo is a ninja killer. Oh my God. RJ saying, look, we need defensive cover. No Simicast, no Robo, no Matip, no Konate, no Gomez, injury prone. Cannot expect VVD to play all games. Listen, we're definitely going to get into that. And we've got Endo never ever complained either. When we got subbed, the bench was applauding him. Minerals FC saying, big up Jamie, mate. Endo is being him. I hear what you're saying, man. I hear what you're saying. But look, guys, so let me know, man. Is Endo our future? Is that the number 6 sorted for the next couple of years? Can we now rely on Bajcetic to get back fit? Is that the plan? Is that what we're doing? Or do we still need to go out in the summer or in January and strengthen in that area of the pitch like we thought, or a majority of us thought in the at the beginning of the season? Let me know in the comments. Guys, 40 of us in the building. Make sure all of us are liking. Let me actually have a look to see if we're being snaked or not. If I'm being snaked by you guys, it's going to hurt, man. It's going to hurt. 2024, and I'm already suffering. Do you know what I mean? I'm suffering. Is that what man are saying? Guys, can we get 10 more likes in the building, please? 10 more likes. We're on 30 likes. Can we get to 40 likes straight off the bat? Let's keep going into it, man. Moving on as well, someone else that obviously I want to go and speak about and highlight before we kind of get into, the stills, and then we get into obviously the player ratings as well. Another player that I think we need to kind of go and highlight in this game as well is Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones. Top 5 for passes made. And top 3 for passes in the attacking third. Now, again, another player that had a really good game, of course, got the goal. Had a few moments of brilliance, but overall, a balanced performance from Jones. Won the ball back quite high for us. Moved on really quickly. Kept the ball in dangerous areas for us. Moved it when he had to. Released it when he had to. And not, again, another player in recent games giving us 7s, 8s out of 10s. That level, 7s and 8s out of 10s every single game, is when you start moving up the upper echelons in football, when you start moving up the categories from good to great, from great to top, from top to world class, from world class to elite. Is how long can you maintain those 7, 8s out of 10s with a couple 9 and 10 out of 10 performances dotted in there. Curtis Jones is outstanding in that game. An absolute baller, and to see so many, I'm happy to see him finally being vindicated. I understand it's one game. I wouldn't be surprised if the fan base, if you had a poor game next game, and the fan base said, actually, Jones, we need to get rid of him, sell him to Arsenal. We've all heard it. Arsenal are apparently interested in Curtis Jones now to play that number 8 for them. Crazy thing is, that shows how good of a player he is. That another title rival wants to purchase Curtis Jones, who we think isn't good enough, to go and replace their marquee signing Kai Havertz. His ability to retain the ball, keep it under control, find passes. That pass he found to Nunez should have been a goal. That should have been an assist. Of course, Nunez was offside, and Diaz, who scored the follow-up, was denied a goal, who had a fantastic performance from himself as well. And we're going to get into it when we get into the player ratings. How good can Jones be? Question for you guys. Is Jones our best midfielder? Is Curtis Jones our best midfielder overall as a package? What he's provided this season? How he's been from the back end of last season? Let's not forget that. Takes a while to get running after he comes back from injury and he's out of the team. But when he's in the team, I don't see how Gravenberch gets into this side. I don't know how Szoboszlai gets in the side. He's lucky that an Elliott isn't really being trusted and a Thiago is so injury prone. Otherwise, we'd have real serious conversations. McAllister's back in contention now, and of course, Endo's going away. But if Endo was fit, scary times. Curtis Jones has arguably been our most consistent. Yeah, he hasn't been the most flashy, the most flamboyant, hasn't scored the greatest screamers, no. But what he provides us is something that we missed from Gini Wijnaldum. We spoke about him for so long. Heck, a couple times yesterday, I thought it was Coutinho playing. That's how good Curtis Jones was playing, man. Heck, we've got ourselves a baller, and I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with that. And if we can start like this with 2024, if we can build on this, God knows what type of player we're going to be able to have, man. God knows. Need to get into it straight away. Big up to everyone in the comments, guys. Make sure we've got over 40 people in the building. Make sure we are smashing the like. I need everyone coming in, just going boom, boom, boom. It's easy, simple. Like the video just under that side there. It should be that side, isn't it? It's that side there. Just like, just smash it. Just hit the like button, man. Just hit the like button and subscribe as well. Let's go in as well. That's about Endo. 2 seconds as well. There we go. Hold on. Let's go. Big up to Minerals. Minerals here saying Jones could low-key be him. Alexander Delos saying this is his best game of the season. Big up to Yuvraj Diwali saying Jones is the first team left centre mid over Gravenberch, who still needs time to settle in. Kalonji saying enough of the fan base wanted Jones out. Now he had to prove himself, and now he's doing it. Big up to him. Yeah, that takes a lot of pressure, you know, a lot of pressure. Being a Scouser and having to go and take that mantle on of, all right, I'm going to be the starting number 8. You know, the pressure from, you know, Gerrard giving you that co-sign and not being sent out on loan and being in the squad for such a long time. Some people thought it would have stalled his development. Heck, he just come into his own as soon as he's been given the opportunity. I think that's fair to say. Honesty, big up to Honesty saying Curtis Jones has been our best midfielder this season, and JJ might not like this, but Mac 10 is our second best. That pass which he got in his locker can open up teams no problem. Yes, and listen, if talking about that pass from McAllister, fantastic pass from McAllister to set out Jota before obviously he was taken down by Dubravka, right? But he doesn't do that often enough because a lot of the time teams are sitting back. When in transition, there's so much space. We're seeing that from him. That's what would have been his second assist of the game. Second assist in the Premier League, sorry. So, like, look, I like I said, I like the profile of McAllister. I just don't know how he fits in our club right now. Still wanting at the club, and I hope he can hit the heights that we think he can. But I haven't seen it yet. But Curtis Jones, top. RJ saying Jones has been the glue for the forward players, keeping it moving and ticking things over. Ultra saying, I had Jones stock since day one. All the years of defending has finally paid off. Definitely. Peroski saying he's the most complete for a Klopp team. Jones has been our most important midfielder. Mineral saying, to be fair, Jerry, Jones sold would be good profit. So would you sell Curtis? Is this what we're saying? Big up to Tony Montana in the building saying, Curtis. RJ saying Jones and Elliott for working through bad patches and huge pressure. Crypto Nation saying Maka is quality. That pass was quality. Honestly saying, I remember the Curtis Jones interview when he said Stevie G told him what you are going to do now in the youth team will not help you in the first team, and now is a pivotal part of our team. Peroski saying, nah, we can't sell him. I don't think so either. Guys, make sure we're still smashing the like. But yeah, really dominant performance from there as well. And just to have a look as well at these couple of stats we're seeing, Van Dijk, Konate, of course, the centre-back's always getting a lot of touches on the ball in terms of passes, topping that 5. In terms of chances created, Mohamed Salah, what a performance from Salah in that second half. Created a lot of chances. Obviously, the Travella pass is the one that obviously will long live in the memory with the celebration after, do you know what I mean? With the celebration, alongside the celebration, breaking the 150th goal mark. 4 created chances for Salah, incredible for him. Trent up there, Szoboszlai created 2, Nunez created 2, albeit, I think, a poor goal-scoring performance, I think, if we say it like that. In terms of interceptions, Trent, again, a lot of interceptions, really proving to be, improving on that inverted role and really helping Endo out in that position as well. And then, of course, attacking third passes, Endo with a lot of attacking third passes. Diaz, again, another player with one of his better performances. Should have probably had a goal. Had Nunez just been able to stay on side a couple inches. Good finish from him. Obviously, won the pen that Salah missed, the first one. Just solid all round from him, man. Solid all round from Diaz. And I think now he needs to build on his performance for me. He just needs to build on his performance. But look, we're going to definitely get into that. But straight off the bat, what I want to get into, guys, is talk about the front 3 and the midfield and the rotations. So what we're seeing here, and this is what I really wanted to kind of discuss, is I think for the first time in a long time, and I think what Jones offers us and is able to offer us is the front 3 are playing much closer together like they did back when we had Mane, Bobby, Salah as our front 3. The front 3 of Salah, Diaz, and Nunez are starting to operate much closer together. As we can see here, Salah cuts inside on the ball, which we know he's going to go and do. Hence why he starts a bit wider. In front of him is Nunez, who's occupying the 2 centre-backs. We've got Diaz making an out-to-in run in front of Livramento. Jones making the overlapping run, really putting a problem on Livramento. If Salah could have played that pass over the top into Jones, that could have been a very easy finish, depending on, the movement and the defensive recovery of Longstaff and midfield, and obviously Livramento. Seeing that. Great bit of play. We move on again and see here. Actually, that's us pressing. Hold on here. Just here. This is obviously in the first half as well. We're really, really dominating. Our wide midfields, and I think this role actually suits Szoboszlai's skill set and Jones's skills. I just think Szoboszlai's in quite poor form. I know we'd like him more central at times. Szoboszlai played a lot of his games out wide for RB Leipzig. What he's doing is starting central, but moving out wide. He is then able to create space for Trent Alexander-Arnold and Salah to link up through the middle and come really narrow. And as you can see there, look at that front three. Gary Neville spoke about, combinations. This is against, in the Arsenal game, spoke about how the front three didn't really combine with themselves as much. We really combined in this game. Nunez, Diaz, Salah, all looking to find each other. Look how close they are. Look, Diaz is on the right wing in this passage of play. It looks like Salah's playing false nine, and this rotation from our players, this ability to get close, this understanding from Szoboszlai and Jones of when to pull out wide, when to vacate and leave Endo by himself, as you can see there in the midfield, knowing that Trent is inverted. Really, really good from Liverpool. The understanding of the system, I think, is getting to a level, hence why we're creating more and more chances. We go again as well. And just speaking of, obviously, the wide players come really narrow when we're in attacking positions. When we're a bit further back, the midfielders actually come inside. Alongside Trent coming into midfield, we can see here Szoboszlai, Endo, Trent, and Jones making a box midfield. Again, Trent coming inverted to allow Konate to play that pass into Salah. If not, you play it onto Trent. You've got two real dangerous players out there. Nunez making a run in behind. Diaz keeping the width alongside Salah. Knowing that Jones will have, if the ball goes out wide, Jones comes inside and becomes the part of the front three with Diaz coming more central. Really, really good to go and see from there. And it really enabled us to have a lot of control. Because you can see in that four here, Joe Linton, he's not inside that box. So we're already overloading in midfield with four against two in midfield. Endo, Szoboszlai, Trent and Jones with those two Newcastle players inside that midfield. Fantastic to go and see from Liverpool. Really, really is from a tactical standpoint. Really, really good to see. Move on here. And obviously, this is when we're pressing. This is, again, early on. Szoboszlai. Again, a lot of questions about, and I spoke about, his role being really, really, that role now suiting Szoboszlai's skill set in terms of being quite fast, playing on the right-hand side. But here, when he starts in central, he's the one that sets the press. Jordan Henderson-esque, if we're being honest. And I know a lot of us might not be happy with it. A lot of us might question his ability. But really, really, old school Henderson pressing from the front and allowing Salah and Nunez to recover the ball. Knowing that if we go put a ball in the air, we've got Trent inverted already. We've got really good, players in terms of Van Dijk, Gomez, Endo that can win the ball in the air as well. We press. Again, you can see how we're doing that. Nunez sits back onto Guimarães. And Bruno there, the ball can't go into Bruno. We're setting a trap to pass into, I think it was Botman or Cher, on that right-hand side, knowing Diaz is going to go and press him and Szoboszlai is going to press him as well. A slight formation tweak in the last three games, meaning that, in the games past where, Nunez, we wanted Nunez on the left because we don't think he's really worked down the centre. Making everything more narrow and more congested up front means that Nunez is essentially playing out on the left or on the right because he's still got the same players he can find. And he can rotate much easier with those players. I think it's really, really good to go and see, man. Really, really good to go and see. So let me know what you think of that. But I was really, really impressed when I looked at those stats. You need to get, obviously, into the comments, see what you guys have got to say, because I really, really rate what you guys obviously have to go and say when it comes to tactics and stuff, man. That's why I do the tactics board. Angel saying, I'm happy our midfield wasn't bullied by the bodybuilders in black and white. They are physical. I definitely hear you. Crypto Nation saying up down Sobo. Not as of yet. We know it's obviously a hamstring injury. We don't know how extensive it is. But if anyone does know anything, please let us know. Honestly saying Elliott development is also going under the radar. He can also be a big part of the future for LFC. Hamstring, as you said, crypto, yeah. Grav will probably start against Arsenal due to Soboslai's injury. Well, it may be Elliott. It may actually be Elliott. However, we might play Elliott out wide. It's going to be interesting to see what we do, man. Minerals FC say Nunez matched work, to be fair. Listen, we're going to talk about Nunez when we get into, obviously, the player ratings. John saying matched work, no goals. John saying who's the front three. We got RJ saying Elliott and Jones have done what we thought Soboslai and Grav would be impacting games in a good way to set up to win. I definitely hear. Urad saying, would you go strong against Arsenal? I'm definitely going to get into that in my preview for the game, so you have to make sure you tune into that. Honestly saying we pressed like wild hyenas versus Newcastle. They didn't know what to do. Everywhere they went, they saw red, and I love the performance yesterday. It's a really, really good performance, man. Soboslai saying worked hard yesterday, but his passing must improve. Yeah, but I think Klopp will keep him in the team as long as he works hard because he's doing what Klopp wants him to do, which is the pressing, the covering, vacating the midfield to allow Trent and Salah to link up through the middle as Salah makes that out to in runs. We got Anfield Road saying how awful was Nev yesterday. Man, it's so annoying when he commentates. Man moans more than doggy sights. I actually like Gary Neville, so I don't agree on that one. I actually like Gary Neville on that one. We got breaking news from Ultra saying Borussia Dortmund are in talks with Manchester United to bring Jadon Sancho back to the Bundesliga club on loan. They're pants, man. They are pants. They are pants. Klopp needs to stop babying Nunez. He's never going to improve if we're being nice to him. Listen, we're going to definitely chat about it. Guys, make sure we are liking the video. There's obviously almost 50 of us in the building. Guys, make sure we are liking. Expect 50 likes off the bounce. Do you know what I mean? Get those likes coming in. It does help the video grow. I know a lot of you guys are OG, so please make sure we're liking. If you've got burner accounts, like up the video as well. RJ saying, Angel saying, RJ, it was both entertaining and nerve-wracking to watch. Offensively, maybe our best performance this season in the Premier League. Defensively yesterday. Defensively, it's what's been all season, and this is what it's going to take. It's going to take these attacking performances for us to even entertain winning the league, because defensively, we are going to get got at. We are going to get got at 100%, man. But look, without further ado, let's get straight into obviously the score, the player ratings. So I'm just going to get that up for you guys as well. I'm going to give you a few moments to like up the video as well and get your questions in as well that I'm going to start as we go on to read out at the end. Yo, cool. 2 seconds, guys. Cool. I'm going to share this with you guys now. Guys, if you're on Twitter, if you're on Twitch, please make sure you're heading over and subscribing and liking the video, please. It does help the channel grow. I'd be very appreciative if you could give my channel a like. Even if you don't like it, give it a, do you know what I mean? Subscribe. Don't subscribe, but have a watch, take it in. If you do enjoy the content, then please make sure, obviously, you like, subscribe, man. It was Allison in goal, of course. We had Trent at right back. We had Konate. Saying about Verge out here, Gomez. We're gonna have to definitely talk about Gomez, aren't we? Jesus, what a performance from him. Jones, Soboslai, Diaz, Nunez, Salah. Cool. All right, cool. Let's start. Let me make this a bit wider so you guys can see this. So we've got some space. Cool. All right, straight off the bat, guys, make sure we're smashing out. Big up to Jody P. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Mr. Tibbs as well, saying, ironically, with our defensive issues, we still have the best defensive record in the league. Mad. But let's get straight into it, man. Allison, what are we saying about Allison? What are we giving him in terms of a rating? Because to me, conceded 2. Were they his fault? Could he have done better? If I say 6, am I being harsh, people? We got Alexander, they lost with a 7. Mr. Tibbs with an 8. Yeah. Listen, Mr. Tibbs. None of that here. We got RJ saying 6.5. We got Ali saying 6.5. 6, he wasn't good yesterday. 6.5. 7 from John Thomas. Big up to John Thomas. Hope you're doing well, man. Big up to yourself, man. Appreciate you stopping by. We've got Anfield Road End saying had no chance with either, to be honest. Good hand in wet pitch. I'd say 7. 7. He didn't have much to do. That Isak goal was a great finish, and the corner of defense didn't do their job actually for both goals. 7, yeah. I've got I said 5. You said 5.5. 6.5, 6.5, 6, 7. Big up to Red for Life in the building. Ali couldn't stop those goals. But yeah, but what did he do to warrant a 7 or an 8 then? Nothing. I'm going to go 6. I'm going to have to go 6, guys. Captain, hold on. I'm going with 6. I think that's fair. Joe Gomez, our left back. What are we saying about Joe Gomez? Again, is it still there? Am I going to have to delete it? Share it for one last time and delete it? It's not even there anymore, is it? But Joe Gomez. Like, I've got to say, is he one of the best defenders in the league at the moment? Eight. He's no longer Ice Spice. Nah, man. The redemption arc. It's just the redemption. That's where it is. It's the redemption arc, people. 8, 9. I'm giving 8. I can see pure 8s. I have to agree with that. 8. He was solid, man. Solid. Got to give him an 8. Guys. Straight off the bat, I'm going to give him an 8. Virgil van Dijk, what are we saying? What are we saying about Verge? Again, solid performance. He's back to his best. I think everyone can see that. Aura defending is back in full effect. Winning his headers, winning his duels, most passes, always topping the passing charts. Did he get past? Did he get got at? Can anyone rejog my memory? 7.5, got caught out a few times, too high left, too much spacing behind when we were ahead. I remember that. Actually remember that. 7.5, 7. I think a 7 is fair. Again, I don't mind 7s. Raz Malai saying 9 for VVD. 9. Are we being that biased? Is this a biased Premier League show or something like that? I don't know, man. 7.5 saying, I only knock his rating down a bit because of the Isak goal where he stood off. We should have played an offside trap. Yeah, potentially. You know, a 7.5 is fair. I think 7.5 is fair. So I'll go with that for you guys. 7.5. Cool. Konate, what are we saying? 7, 8, 7. What are we saying on Konate, guys? Konate, for me, when we've got a lot of the ball, I do wish we had Matip in certain games. I personally give him a 7. 7.5 maybe. Because I think sometimes his passing went a bit wayward. Solid defensively, of course. But I think he can do better. And I think that's why I give him a 7.5. We've got honestly saying Maji Ibo, the French Wall, 8. Actually, no, 7 for Ibu. We got 7 for Ibu. We got 8, 7.5, 7.5, 7, 8, 7.5, 7, 7.5, and 9 for VVD. Nah, man, it's gonna have to be 7.5 as well. Him and Virgil just solid as a partnership, as they could be. Trent, Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold, that time is playing left back. Ridiculous volley from Trent on the right-hand side of the pitch, swerving into the top corner. Question is, first of all, would he have won the Puskas if that had gone in? Would he have won goal of the year? Would that Puskas goal be his? Second of all, did he mean that shot? That's what I want to know from you guys. We've got Angel Knight 68 saying Trent 6. Trent 6 from John Thomas saying he did mean it, 8.5. Trent 7, he meant it. Trent 7. I think it's going to have to be a 7, you know. That's what it's averaging out as, guys. I'm going to give you a couple more seconds to get your voting in before I lock it in. 7. RJ saying, nah, I think it was a fluke crossing, potentially. Trent 7. Yes, he meant it. I would have been a goal this season. Mr. Best Right Back, don't chat to me. 8. Trent, interceptions are so underrated, and he has meant to score with that shot. Trent got done by Gordon for the Isak goal. Yeah, he did. All right, I'm going to go 7. I think 7's fair from what you guys have said. Endo, what are we saying, guys? Endo, what are we giving Endo? What are we giving Endo, guys? We got Liverpool 12th man saying Trent absolutely meant it. There was no one to cross to. Endo 8.5. Endo 8.5. 8, 8.5. 8.5. Trent 8. Liverpool 12th man. John Thomas 9. Listen, John Thomas and 12th man. Anytime they give a mark, we've got to rank it down one because they're getting a bit too red biased for us. We've got to keep it clear. Aston they lost saying 9. Endo, aka Killing with Hair, 8.5. We're gonna miss our samurai. 8.5, 8.5, 8, 8, 8, 8.5, 8. I think 9. If it's gonna be 8.5, you guys are giving it 8.5 again. We spoke about Endo already, so we don't have to talk about it too much. Great performance from him. Currently, he's our man of the match, so that's what we're screaming. Curtis Coutinho, Josinho, Jones, Starboy, what do you want to call him? One of our own? Talk to me about Curtis Jones. 572 for Jones. Red bias. It's true. The red bias is mad. Top red bias. Jones, what are we saying? I'm going to say off the bat, I think Jones was an 8. 9. I think Jones was a 9. I actually think Jones was a 9. I'm going to be honest. I think Jones was man of the match for me. Kurt, Angel, 9. 9. 9. Curtis, the light-skinned scouser, 9.5. Mr. I run the midfield at the moment, 9. 8.5. Most underrated midfield at the moment. Well, clearly not that underrated because Arteta wants to sign Curtis Jones, apparently. That's what people are screaming. Ras Malai saying 8. Mr. Tibbs, Curtis Jones, 8. He can teach Nunez a thing or two about finding the back of the net. Jones is scouse, but got that Nigerian blood in him. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. I sound like Jurgen Klopp getting annoyed. 9, 9, 9. 9, 9, 9, 9. Top performance from Curtis Jones, man. Top performance from Curtis Jones. Soboslai, Dom Soboslai. A lot of running, a lot of pressing, created chances, misplaced some passes, won the ball back fair often amount of times, covered for Trent. They'll be saying, Ultra saying, Sober Spice 4. John Thomas, 5. Soboslai, 7. Dustin saying Sobo was good, but talk to Velby. He's saying it was a 4. John Thomas saying 5. Is that good? 6.5, 5.5. For RJ, Mr. Tibbs saying 6.5. Alexander lost. They lost 6. Red for Life, 7.5. Everything was good except the final pass at times. Saka 7, then, isn't it? It's 6.5. Rasmalan saying John Thomas is chatting crap. Guys, keep it respectful in the chat. We all have our own opinions. I would have said a 6, though. He said 5. I would have said 6. So am I chatting rubbish as well? Was good. He's saying that's over criticism. Amount of counterattacks he killed alone was mad. Very poor. The boss, great pressing. Passing was a bit off. I give him a 6.5 because he and Darwin started the attack to break the deadlock. I think 6.5 is going to be fair, guys. Going to have to do 6. I don't think he was better than Trent. Do you guys think he was better than Trent in the game? Let us know. Got the hamstring injury, which isn't good. I'll give him a 6.5. I think that's fair from what you guys are rating. Luis Diaz, probably his best game since when? Let us know. 8.5 for Angel. Diaz was top. Diaz was top yesterday. I'm not going to lie. Should have actually got a goal. I feel sorry for him. He got the penalty, won a goal. 8, 8.5, 7.5. Diaz was the guy he was, man. Lucho, 8. Couple more. Come on, get in, guys. Guys, keep making sure we're smashing the like upon entry when we're coming. How many likes are we on now? We're on 51 likes. Big up to your damn selves. Can we get to 60 likes now, guys? Can we get to 60 likes? Ras Malai, I'm going to have to decrease every rating he does by 2. So that's an 8. Louise, 10. 8, sorry. 7.5. 8. 8. 7.5. 8.5. I'll give him an 8.5. I'll give him an 8.5. I think there's enough 8.5s in there. Good performance from him. Nunez. What are we saying about Darwin? Had majority of the shots in the game. Missed the most chances. Worked hard, some people would say. Assisted. He passed the ball to Salah when he should have, when he squared it. Are we rating this performance? Is this something we can get behind? For me, if we're going to be honest, he gets a 6.5 for me. 7. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. I think he was better than Soboslai. He got the assist. But the amount of chances he missed could have cost us in the end. Ras Malai saying 7, 6. John Thomas saying 6. Alexander they lost saying 4.5. RJ 5.5. And Nunez, the amount of chances missed. Like, sorry, I need to remove this for a sec and just have a little chat. Darwin Nunez is a 24-year-old, £70 million plus striker that in his second season has 5 Premier League goals. Now, yes, he's created chances. He's providing assists for Salah. But who wouldn't provide assists for Salah? If you played week in, week out with Salah in the system that we're creating 34 chances as a team. Nunez is part of a team that creates 34 chances. Nunez on and off the pitch. Yes, he offers something different than the rest of our forwards. We'd still create a heck of a lot of chances. He's offside too many times. Needs to score more goals. Isn't as confident. How can you teach composure? How can you teach being clinical? Ras Malai saying Nunez is world class, just unlucky. So you're not world class then. You're not. You cannot be. You've just defeated the object of unlucky, of world class. How can you be world class but need to be lucky as well? So he's a striker that needs to be lucky. Because Salah's not lucky. He slaps it in. Big up to Sam Max Legends in the building. Hope you're doing well, man. Big up to yourself, saying Nunez was overall very good. He's just not taking his chances, but the system doesn't suit him either. That's on management. Klopp should be working on his finishing and trading. Maybe they are. And we're seeing the system doesn't fit him. He's getting the most chances. So it is. But he just can't score. It has to be instinctive with him. Outside of the box, just hits it first time. Anything he has to think about, he doesn't finish. Since that Newcastle game. Like Ras Malak, like world class is crazy. World class for me, what you think is on the level with Haaland and Benzema and Lewandowski and Mbappe. That's world class. Kane. That's world class. What I would say and what I would urge everyone, yeah, to do, especially if you rate Nunez, if you rate him as one of the best strikers out there, hold him to that standard. Don't expect anything else, because we've been critical of Salah because we hold him to a standard. He has never been as poor in front of goal or as costly in possession as Nunez has. Ultra saying, JJ, is it mad to say that Nunez was better last season? No, it isn't. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. There was excuses you could give for Nunez last year. First season. Adapt to the Premier League. Liverpool playing poorly. And big up to Triller saying Nunez is still scaring teams. Pace scares teams. Like Bonlohor scared teams. Don't you remember the Benteke and Bonlohor link up at Anfield? Pace scares. That's what it does. Like, as I said it back, pace will scare you. Space and pace. Pace and space. Space and pace. Both of those things together scare you. Does the player scare you though? Or is it his pace? Does his finishing scare you? Does the fact that he could have a poor game but he could still score scare you? Because that's what we paid 70 million for his finishing, not for his pace. He's not the fastest player in the world. We could have signed someone that's fast, because running behind. Heck, Daka was fast. Patson Daka was fast. When we lost our minds that we didn't get Patson Daka. Do you remember, guys? Something to think about, man. If Nunez is world class, then Milan Baros is Liverpool's best ever striker. Nunez best finisher in training. It's the game day pressure he has not adapted to. Yeah, but that's what we need it for. I want him to be rubbish in training. I don't care about training. RJ, Adama Traore, great one. Adama Traore scares teams. But you know he's not going to deliver. And that's what I've got to say on the guy. Had a good game. I'm still going to give him a 7. Got the assist. Made the right choice to pass to Salah. The tough situation we're going to be in right now is Salah's not here anymore, bro. You're our number 9. It's going to be you and Jota, bro. And what are you going to do now? Are you going to rise? Are you going to go missing? If you go missing, we know what type of striker you are. Simple for me. What striker have you had to wait to the age of 25 for him to become composed or clinical? No matter what striker that is. I don't know. Didn't Danny Graham get more goals than him? This, you know what? No. Sam Mack saying, unlike Højlund, Nunez is at least getting into goal-scoring situations. I'd be worried if he didn't get into goal-scoring positions. That's more worrying. Now he has to step up with Salah. He does have to step. He does have to step up, bro. He does. He does, man. He does, man. He does. That's what it is. Like, he needs to step up now. And the thing is with Højlund, though, he's not even getting the chances. The question I've got is, if Nunez was at United, would he create more chances than Højlund? Or would the players not find him? That's something we can discuss. Like, big up to Judah in the building saying all that Nunez chaos talk was rubbish. Big up to yourself, man. Rasmalad saying, I'm telling you now, Darwin is the GOAT. The greatest of all time. Snap it, plug it. I want to see you at the end of the season. Greatest of all time, and he's 15 goals in the Premier League by the end of the season. 15. Ultra saying, JJ, we still have a buyback clause on Solanke. Do I want Solanke? I'm not too sure. Red for Life saying, I'm going to have to give the man some more time. Nunez. We got GTV saying, TMS, forget even doing all of that, getting onto Nunez stuff. I can't be asked anymore. He is what he is now. We know what he is, and I'm holding him to a different standard. Maybe we're holding to a different standard. I think that's fair. You know what? Maybe I just hold him as a different standard now. I know what he is now, so just praise him. Maybe we give him a 9 based on what he did today, because that's the most. Maybe should we give him a 9, guys? Let me know in the comments. Does Nunez deserve a 9 for what he did? Because he didn't score, but he had so many chances. He created so many chances. I mean, they were scared of him. They were fearful of him. Is that what we're doing now? Let me know. We'll change it right now, guys. Crypto saying, Jerry, I've always said Nunez is a cheerleader, but as a footballer, the guy is shy. Dustin saying, no, come on, he is improving this season. Honestly saying, not comparing, but Benzema also struggled a lot at Real Madrid. Fans wanted him gone. Don't forget that to Benzema, it took like 3 seasons to become great. Yeah, and he was 21, though. He was 21 or 19 when he left, isn't it? Yeah, JJ, as in Mane isn't rating him as that guy anymore, so what's the point? Big up to Jamrock in the building. Hope you're doing well. But guys, let me know, man. G saying 15. What are you talking about? But let me know, is 9 fair? Red for Love saying someone was saying earlier on Ender's show that maybe Darwin isn't our number 9, like Trent isn't our right back, at least not in the traditional sense of that position. Maybe so, man. Big up to AZ100 saying, Jerry, all your points are right, but it's definitely a confidence issue. Performing in training, having issues under pressure on the pitch. Can't rely on Salah. He has to step up now. We can only wait. We can only wait until, you know, you don't. But yeah, so let me know. Should I give him a 9? Let me know. What are we giving Nunez then? Is it 7? Is it 9 or is it an 8? Let me know. I'm gonna put that in right now, guys. Make sure we're smashing the like. I'm gonna put a preliminary 7 in there for him now. Oh Jesus! You know what? We give him 8.5. Why not? No, 8.9. Why not? For Salah's rating. Let's do Salah's rating now. What are we saying for Salah, guys? First half, How do we rate his first half and how did he rate his second half, guys? 8.5 for Salah from AZ100. Big up to yourself. Ras Malaz saying Salah has been crap in some matches. Yes, he's been terrible in some matches. We've got Alexander Les saying 4.5. Jamrock saying, hold up, Jerry. What the fans want from our number 9 might not be what Klopp is looking for with number 9. That's what someone just said. So maybe, like I said, I'm just going to rate him based on what he is, and I'll give him a 9 then, innit? Like, he doesn't need to score goals. He doesn't need to. So I give him an 8.9. He was better than Diaz. He had more chances than Diaz. He assisted a goal. Didn't get a pen, but he assisted a goal. So he done a bit better than Diaz in that regard then, innit? I don't know what to say. We've got Sam Max saying 7.5 for Salah. Awful dribbling and passing. Yet he done the Trivella pass, which is crazy, which is so ironic. Dustin saying Salah was possessed the whole game yesterday. I'm not doing the first half thing. One of his best games in a long time. Missed the penalty also. Salah first half was crap. G saying Jamrock, that's the question though. Red for Life saying Mo 8.5. What are we saying, guys? What are we saying? 8 because he missed their pen. I think that's fair, 8.5. 8 because he missed their pen. Like, think about it. Who was more effective in that game? Was it Nunez or was it Salah? G, let me know. Was Nunez, I think based on how we're rating Nunez now, the new rating, the new Nunez scale, Nunez was actually better than Salah because he created more chances. He had more shots. He had an assist. But whether you do an outside of the foot assist or not, 8 for the goal. Man had 8 shots, but he worked. That's my point. But he worked hard and then on target as well, a lot of them as well. So you got to rate Nunez for it. John Thomas saying 8 for the goals. Yeah, I'm a slapping 8 in there for now, preliminary, until someone describes otherwise. Yeah, man of the match. It was between Nunez and Jones for the man of the match. Who we giving man of the match to, Nunez or Jones? Jamrock here in the building saying, I think Nunez was a 6 yesterday, but I do think Klopp would like him to finish chances when he gets it. But I think Klopp is more interested in how Nunez presses. Maybe so. Like, I wouldn't be that. I think that makes more sense for him. I'm going to be honest. It makes more sense for him. Endo was man of the match for honesty. I think Jones was. I'm not going to lie. Angel saying stop it. No, but let me know he was. Like, he was. We've got Sam Max saying Joey G. Dustin saying Jones in that case, but I thought it was Salah and then Diaz. Or you thought Salah was man of the match over Jones? AZ100 saying Jones or Endo. Endo was man of the match for him as well. No, we're saying, so what? Endo at 9 as well? Fairs. That's what you guys wanted to do. Endo got the man of the match. That's what man is screaming. Endo or Jones, Jones or Endo. Endo 9. I think Diaz had a great game. He did. He had a good game. One of his better games, like best game he's had this season, in my opinion, in overall. But yeah, crazy. Jones man of the match. Jones was solid. Dustin, yeah, Salah was all of it yesterday for me. Diaz performance are underrated. No, I think it was good. I don't think Salah was. I think Salah people are getting overexcited on it. I don't think it was Salah's best performance. I think it was a good. Like, Salah's just Salah, innit? I think Endo makes everyone else have the ability to play to their strengths yesterday. Yeah, I agree. I actually spoke about that earlier before you came in. Red for Life saying Curtis and Wataru work well together. I agree. AZ100 saying, Jerry, what's your thoughts now for the second half of the season? I'm definitely going to get into that in a sec. So yeah, just going to run through it again, guys. So obviously our team player ratings for yesterday are as follows. 2 seconds, guys. Cool. As follows, it's Alisson in goal. We've got Konate and Van Dijk with 7.5. Alisson with a 6. Joe Gomez got an 8 out of 10 playing at left back. Trent got a 7 out of 10 playing at right back. Endo, man of the match, with a 9 out of 10 performance. Star man in midfield alongside Jones, who got a 9 as well. But the players in the chat, obviously, they wanted Endo to win man of the match, so I couldn't obviously beat them with that one. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't get involved with that one, so cool. Soboslai at 6.5. Poorest outfield player yesterday. Diaz 8.5. Really good performance from him. 8.9 for Nunez as well, and 8 for Salah. So let us know what you guys think, man. Let us go what you guys think. GTV saying, nah, Jones was better. Yeah, I think Jones was better as well. Let me know. Is Jones better or was Endo better? I thought Jones was. Jones, man of the match. So I've had to change it. All right, cool. Cool. Curtis Jones, man of the match, 9 out of 10. Great. Stand-up performance from the lad. GT saying, Endo was good for me. I don't think he was amazing in what he did. Yeah, for me, just done a 7 out of 10 things. I think he was really good. I think he was amazing at what he did. But what he did was basic. He just done the basics really well. Samet saying, Joey G or Endo for me as man of the match. Listen, I can't appease everyone. So I'm just going to go with my bias, innit? Jones, I think. Ras Malai, calm it down as well in the chat, man. Let's not be rude to each other as well. Let's just keep it respectful. Keep it respectful, please. Keep it respectful. But yeah, that's obviously that's the ratings I've gone for, man. Let me just get into obviously the comments you had there. Yuvraj here asking, would you go strong versus Arsenal? Yeah, I would go. I'll let you know, of course. I'm gonna let you know when we decide to when I do the preview. So I'm not going to let you know now. Aidan 100 saying, Jerry, what's your thoughts now for second half of the season? Thoughts now is, look, this month's going to be interesting. No Salah, no Endo, potentially for a month. Missing a few crucial games. If we can carry on winning, and, if we can carry on winning, then we can do great. Like we can do great things. We just need to carry on winning and see what's going to go and happen. Angel at 68 saying, yeah, why not? Let's win the FA Cup. Arsenal is another war. GT saying, I think we project this no DM thing with Endo, so when he plays kind of steady Eddie, we rate super high. LOL. No, but I think that's what a DM needs to be. Like, if I'm being honest, the idea of having like a Rod, not everyone's going to go and have a Rodri. Like, those are unique midfielders. But if you go and look at the best DMs of all time, a lot of them just done the basics really well. 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Chipped him with a goal here and there, chipped him with an assist. If Endo can go and do that, if he can perform the way he's doing, he'll do fantastically well. If you look at his stats, I think he's doing really well. He doesn't need to be a 9 out of 10 player. He doesn't need to be the standout guy. He can just do the basics at a 7 out of 10 level. For me, he's doing his job. Dustin saying, breaking Asnat is integral to our season. I definitely hear it. Red for Life saying, what is the midfield going to look like with Sobo out and Endo gone? Curtis Maka. Listen, we're definitely going to describe it, man. We've got John the Second saying it's January, so we'll be fine. We better hope so. But guys, look, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been the Tactics Board. I appreciate obviously everyone tuning in. I think we're over 50 likes, so that's massive for us getting started and obviously getting into it as well. Guys, make sure we are smashing the like on the video. Make sure obviously if we're new to the channel, we're obviously subscribing to the channel as well. Please make sure you are commenting now, but all of you guys as well, I would appreciate if you could comment after the video is done as well. The comments does help the engagement on the show, and if you can go and share it with your close ones as well. If you see anything that you like, clip it up, Put it on socials and let me know what you think. I might have said something mad. Do you know what I mean? Maybe there's something for me to discuss on obviously on what I chopped up. But guys, obviously stay tuned. Later on today, the pre-record of the Transfer Hub is going to be released as well. So that's going to be available for you guys. And then tomorrow as well, we're going to obviously have a few more shows as well, obviously in the lead up to obviously the FA Cup fixture away at the Emirates in the FA Cup versus Arsenal. So that's going to be an interesting one. But look, I guys want to tell everyone, Curtis Jones, I told you guys, he is that guy. He is the main man. But until next time, people, stay blessed. It's been a Jerry James show, and we're out. Have a good evening. Peace.